Hello. This is the Phantom Safety Pin, and most regrettably, we're heading back out to Olaf's house because we're playing a series of unfortunate events.
So, you've decided to waste your time rummaging through old books next door. Funny. I thought I told you to start making dinner.
But we were looking for...
Blah, blah, blah. You know what it's like to have to act on an empty stomach? Can you even imagine? This is the pantry. This is where the food is kept. This is where you should be looking. Now get to work.
No rest for the wicked or the unfortunate, apparently.
It looks like that switch opens the door, but none of us are tall enough to reach it.
I've got an idea. We'll need a tripod, a piano wire, and those snowshoes.
Okay. I'm picking up what you're throwing down, Violet. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Sounds like it's raining outside. How utterly dreary. So yes, as Violet has pointed out, we need to make something to reach that switch up there, but we're not very tall, so we're gonna have to make sure we find all the items we need. There's a lot of different things we could do. So she said something about a piano wire. So, let's see if that piano has a wire to give us.
It won't budge.
Then how will we get at the piano wires inside?
Wait a minute. I've read about this. It's a Vibraphonic Deluxe. Once the most prestigious name in grand pianos.
What happened?
The piano suffers from a fatal flaw. The parts are so precise and delicate that certain melodies can create acoustic resonance.
That's a real thing.
Acoustic resonance is a term which here means powerfully intensified sound waves caused by vibrations inside the body of a musical instrument.
Klaus, that's perfect. If we can play the right melody, we can blow the lid off and get inside.
Yes, what Klaus is speaking of is something called the resonance frequency. He's asking us to play this piano in just the right way
I'm a little rusty, but
to
I'll give it a try.
break it open. So we have a little segment here. It is what you think it is. Let's see if I remember. That spells yay. I am indeed a little rusty. Almost done.
That's good, Violet, but you'll have to play faster.
Starting to vibrate. Now I'm a little rusty on these notes. I am concentrating. It's not too terribly hard, but it does require a little bit of focus.
Hang of it.
Almost
a
done.
little faster. Messy, but I got it. I used to be able to do it perfectly. Quick, let's take out a wire before anyone sees us.
But we got the job done. Like I said, it's been a terribly long time since I played this game, and I am playing it with controls that are non-standard. I'm used to the ABYX on an Xbox controller. So the buttons are similar, but not quite the same. They're not one-to-one. The way I have them, like, mapped is is close to how I played it in the past, but again, it's been a little while, and I forgot how quickly that actually moves. Man, I used to have so much better reflexes when I was a kid. That is a thing, you know, as you get older, your reflexes start to decay a little bit. You start to become a little bit less good at what you used to do. What are we looking for again? Oh, a tripod. Oh, I know where this is. Yeah, so Count house is not particularly big in this game. Oh! Oh! Hi! Olaf Henchman jump scare! Olaf Henchwoman jump scare. Get a little closer. Okay, there we go. Perfume hurts you? I guess Violet's sensitive to perfumes. I mean, some people are. Where is this health pickup? I'm trying to find this health pickup so I don't... Well, I mean, it's no big deal if I'm a little unfortunate right now and a little miserable right now, but, like, still. And, yeah, as I was trying to explain earlier, that is, in fact, not a health meter. That's a sadness meter. That's a misery meter. That's what it's called. It's called the misery meter.
Let's start with the legs of the tripod. These will give me the height that I need.
Awesome.
Next is the piano wire. When applied correctly, it will provide rotary motion, allowing the legs to rise and fall.
What Violet is talking about is, like, making it lift and raise sort of like a cable to an elevator.
Next are my boots. I'll attach the legs to my boots so I can use them whenever I choose. And last, the straps from the snowshoes. These should hold it all together.
Now, this is
Ready
not...
for action. I call them the steady stills.
These are not a common tool you'll be using a lot, but they're really nice to have. They help us cross objects and do certain things. It's very, very cool. And again, I love how the game does all these fun little piece-together puzzles with the inventing. It actually makes you invent the object. It actually makes you go and do the thing. It actually makes you look for objects in the areas. It's another one of these kids games that doesn't insult your intelligence, but is still easy enough for children to understand. And that again pairs well with the books in that they also make it so that just because Lemony uses... Whoop, I'm going to jump down here and take a shortcut. Orphans are very resilient. I don't know if you knew that. The minute that you lose your parents, the minute that you become an orphan, you can jump from high heights and you lose the capability to take fall damage from certain heights. It's a well-known fact. The VFD manual does not tell you this, but it's true.
Stilts are useful for circus performers, people with very long arms, and those wishing to reach things they could not ordinarily reach.
And this is how you
Try
use stilts?
using Violet's stilts now.
Use all the actual stilts. They're a lot like,
How can Count Olaf expect us to make dinner without any food?
There is no food. He doesn't expect us to make dinner. Is that a bat or is that a moth? I can't tell. That flying around that light, is that a bat? Oh, those are moths. Okay, I thought there was a bat. I was gonna say, does Olaf has a bat infestation alongside the brats and the spiders? It'd be very on brand, but... So we gotta dig a little deeper into the pantry. Oh! That's unfortunate.
From the color and smell, I'd say it's tetrachlorophenyl sodium hydroxide.
English, Klaus.
What does that mean?
It means you don't want to touch it.
He's right.
We'll need
You
to
don't want
find
to touch
another way
that.
across.
My stilts should work just fine.
Now, the only thing with the stilts is they are a little bit slow moving. And they are a little bit... What is this? Oh, hey! Noodles! I kind of want some pasta puttanesca. Am I the only person, like, who when they read these... When they first read these books, heard about this pasta and really wanted to try it? Is that chicken? Oh, that's booze. Okay, that explains it. So anyway, it's an acid. You don't want to touch it. And yes, unfortunately, Violet's stilts are very slow.
Ugh, this goop is gross.
Yes, it is.
That steam looks hot.
No, Violet, are you sure that steam looks hot? I thought it looked cold. You know, for a very intelligent young orphan, you're a little dense sometimes. I suppose she's still mourning her parents, and that's why. care for the steam. Of course, it's a generic steam puzzle. You know how it goes. I feel like the stilts make a very slightly, weirdly pleasant noise. Ding, 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 ding. I would also get that vibe with those little noises from video games that you've played in the past, where just the noises are very weirdly soothing. I should say, as I'm moving slowly, that is not me pushing the button slowly. It is Violet doing it herself.
To get Klaus across. Klaus, I've drained the tunnel.
Aha. Anchovies. I'm not a big fan of anchovies, but I don't mind them in like Caesar dressing or something. But I don't like them raw. Now, as you
Klaus,
stated,
you need to clear out those rats first.
Violet will not handle the rats. Klaus has to handle the rats. And I should say yes.
Meaner than the others. I wonder if they've been affected by the goop.
These orphans do in fact share a health bar, and I'm getting my ass kicked by rats. Yeah, these rats are a little more aggressive. They will attack more readily. They will become more... And I am really getting my ass kicked by rats. Amputation, which is a very unfortunate thing that I deeply hope none of my viewers must ever do or have done to themselves, is a medical procedure by which a diseased, dead, decayed, unnecessary, or otherwise unsalvageable part of the body is removed via a very sharp blade, a vast amount of gauze and sponges, and ideally a proper anesthetic and a trained doctor. It is not typically, in the context of videos, used to remove anything. However, it can be applied here colloquially, a word which here means not actually removing any body parts, but instead removing extra failed attempts to progress the video forward in a reasonable amount of time. This is to save you, dear viewer, from having to suffer the same tedium I have had to, as just because this game is rotten does not mean you too must deal with the cinematic gangrene which would follow.
How
come on!
Let's try that over.
It's my turn.
I used to be able to do this easy, no cap. What has happened to me?
Ugh, this goop is gross.
I'm gonna have to pause until I actually get... I might have to actually use save states, I'm not
Steam
gonna
looks
lie.
hot. Ouch.
How am I messing up this timing? I know I'm not this bad. I know I'm not this bad at this game. I used to easy no cap play this all the time. It's a baby game. Phantom, you know what you're doing. This isn't that hard. I've dealt with more unfortunate things. And Violet's is done. Violet's, of course, being the easy part.
I need to find a way to get Klaus across.
There we are. Switch. Oh, not yet. My bad. I do have to drain it. That's right.
Klaus, I've drained the tunnel.
Okay, let's not...
These rats seem meaner than the others. I wonder if they've been affected by the goop.
I just gotta get across, I think. There we are. So I believe the pragmatic solution is to re-flood the tunnels and kill these rats. Because lots of segments are a little easier. Unfortunately, no. Okay.
I'll take it from here.
Fortunately, no. I can't do that. Okay, gang up our ass. Okay, the proactive remote. Oh, come on.
That again.
At least I got Klaus across, so it's saved. That's good. There we go. It just wanted me to get Klaus across. That's what it wanted me to do. That's all. So I don't think it's asking
I
me
need
to
to find a way to help Violet get through.
I don't think it's asking me to bash them all. I think it's asking me to Yeah, it's asking me to clear out the rats in the tunnels and everything. So that's what it's asking me to do.
It's all clear, Violet. You can get through on your stilts now.
It doesn't want me to actually do the bashing. It wants me to clear out, to get across, and then, yeah, it's not asking me to fight all the rats. I was gonna say, it seems a little unreasonable.
Ugh, I've never smelled anything that disgusting before.
Well, yeah, did you say it had sulfur in it? It had sulfur in it, Violet. Of course it smells gross. This isn't a terribly difficult area. I'm getting a little closer and wait, because I don't trust this steam. The girl don't trust this steam. There we are. So now Violet...
Tomatoes are up too high. Sunny, can you help us out?
And now we have a Sunny segment. There we are. Get into the vibe of this game. Get back into the vibe again. It's been a while since I played, like I said. Again, we don't want to touch this steam. It will burn Sunny the same way it burns Violet. We don't want to deal with that. So we can get on this. This game does have frustrating moments. It is true. I won't lie. It's not a perfect experience, but again, this game was my childhood. I'm not close enough to fight. My bad. So Sunny can butt bash. That's another thing to do. And pop onto enemies, and I guess she's heavy enough that she can squish a rat. I mean, I guess that tracks? That tracks. Have you ever tried to drop a baby on a rat? I feel like they'd be babies are pretty heavy. Babies would be pretty heavy. They could definitely squish a rat. So I can't get down there just yet. We'll wait on this and see. But as I was saying, yes, this game has occasional frustrating moments. It's occasional difficult moments, and it's occasional moments where it's not exactly easy, especially for a kid's game. And I mean, what would you expect from a game called A Series of Unfortunate Events, right? I wonder if Adrenium, when they made this, was thinking of a game first and a good game first and like a story second, because it does certainly feel like oh, sorry about that. They tried to make a good game for kids that was a half decent experience, but not something that was so impossible that you couldn't do anything. Hell yeah, do the Sunny dance, hell yeah! We're almost out of here, don't you worry. We'll do this, push it, there we go. And we Gucci. We all good, we Gucci. Tomato paste, get! Hi, I said tomato paste, get. Thank you. Tomato sauce. Yes, we do need Violet for this, I believe. I believe this is the way we need to go. Yes, it is. As the
store their food in a place like this.
I don't think Count Olaf usually eats the food that gets stored down here, Violet. I think he probably just goes to McDonald's or something, the equivalent in your universe. That sure is an interesting window. Ah. Leaves. And Bowser's up does her own little curtsy. We've done it.
And then, after they dealt with the rats, I released the spiders and made them get rid of those too.
Oh, Olaf, you're so clever.
Ahem. Dinner is served. Puttanesca.
What did you call me?
It's pasta. Pasta Puttanesca.
Where's the roast beef?
Roast beef?
Arby's? Try Arby's?
Philistines! You vex me to my very core. We slave for our art. Have you not seen our suffering? When a group of international actors pauses for nourishment, they expect and deserve better than a pile of mushy chum. They expect and deserve, as the Greeks would say, rôti de bœuf.
But you didn't tell us you wanted roast beef.
But you didn't tell us you wanted roast beef.
That's not fair.
Klaus!
You all saw it. The plate slipped from my hand.
That plate did look slippery.
I felt a gust of wind.
Did someone leave a window open?
You monster.
Lock them away. I grow weary of their miserable faces.
Klaus, are you okay?
No, this isn't our home. We can't stay here.
You're right. But we're stuck in this room. How will we get out?
Yes, indeed. Count Olaf is proving to be a terribly
Count
miserable
Olaf's
guardian.
henchmen are on patrol. You stay here, Violet. I'll look for another way in.
We do have a terribly unfortunate climb to handle, but I think that can wait for now, until the next video. So I'll just save here and we'll go on from there. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, this has been the Phantom Safety Pin. This has been our very unfortunate Baudelaire orphans who are realizing they need to get out of this terrible situation they're in. And until next time, I will regrettably see you later. Do please, I warn you, find something better to watch than this.